I will be pursuing that line shortly, Mr. Witness. It is your testimony that you had been assured that the governor would indeed go home.
Yes, you see what happened, Honorable Speaker. Immediately after the first impeachment came to this assembly, came to this Honorable Senate, and all the counts were still unsubstantiated, we went back to MERU, and the president of this country, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, and the deputy president initiated a reconciliation between the assembly and the executive, and the team from the assembly and the team from the executive led by the governor, while the team from the assembly was led by the speaker, stayed here at the office of the deputy president for 3 days. And we resolved all the matters that and brought us to the first impeachment motion. And therefore, when we went back to MERU, that was maybe for, I think, approximately from February, we had a cordial working relationship between the executive and the assembly. And that is the time that the assembly approved budgets for the school feeding program, the one cow, one needy family program, and so many others. But immediately when the political class sat down and felt maybe the governor had gone rogue, they started mobilizing us, members, intimating to us that now it was time to remove the governor from the office. So many members were reluctant because initially they had a good working relationship with the governor. But now we were mobilized along the political party lines, and that is when we were assured that for sure this time the governor of MERU will now come back to MERU as the governor.
Thank you. You have alluded to a meeting that took place at Mombasa and another meeting that was convened in Nanyuki.
Yes.
After 1 month.
Yes.
Kindly explain to us what transpired in Nanyuki, and if you can remember, who attended that meeting, what was the agenda, and what were the resolutions?
Just before Christmas, and when news for the famous blogger, one sniper, started circulating that he was missing, the county assembly members were facilitated to go to Nanyuki for committee work. And after finishing the committee work, 59 members who had supported the impeachment process were left for a meeting which was attended by all the MPs from MERU, the former CS for Agriculture, in the exclusion of the senator only. All the other political class was there. And we were urged and asked to remain united so that the cause that we had just lost, we can maybe later, at a later date, and we were told that is by 2024 June, the cause that we, or the fight that we had lost will be brought back, and by that time, for sure, we'll win it.
The cause that you're talking about, what cause is this that you're being urged to continue pursuing?
It was impeaching the governor of MERU.
It was impeaching the governor of MERU. Did at any time the political class within MERU County preach peace, unity, you having a working relationship with the governor of MERU? Did they do that at any moment?
At no point did I anybody talk about reconciliation or peace.
How was this meeting facilitated that took place in Nanyuki?
It was facilitated by the assembly through committees. Then later, after the meeting ended, we were given cash of 20,000 each, and we were told it was for Christmas.
Who gave you the 20,000?
The speaker shared it among his members, but of course, it was from the members who had attended that meeting, the political class that attended.
By speaker, you mean which speaker? Of which?
Speaker of the County Assembly of MERU, sorry.
Yes, we are in a Senate which has a speaker.
Certainly, it cannot be me, counsel for the government.
I wanted to have that on record, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you for that clarification. It was the Speaker of County Assembly of MERU.
Yes.
Thank you. How many MCAs were in Nanyuki for the retreat?
For the committee work, all members were there, the 69 members, but for the meeting, it was for the 59 members only who had supported the impeachment process for the governor.
So each of the 59 got 20,000 shillings from the speaker?
Yes.
Might you know where that money had come from?
It wasn't disclosed, but we were told it was a Christmas gift from the political leaders who were there that time. I stated that all the members of National Assembly from MERU were there, in the exclusion of the senator only. The women rep was there, and also the former CS Agriculture was in that meeting.
And you are talking about the political leadership across the political divide, not just one political party?
Yes, across the political parties or the political divide.
Were you given any timelines or any specifics on how you would prosecute the resolution that had been arrived at?
Of course, we gave all the plans that we reached at in Mombasa, and then we were told to forge ahead with them. And then for the impeachment of the governor was to be reintroduced on or around June 2024.
You have talked about other ways of frustrating Her Excellency's government. What other ways were agreed upon, if any, on how you would frustrate the governor of Meru?
The main agreement was that one will sabotage the government of Meru through the budget making process from the CADP, the CFSP going onward. And also it was agreed that there were programs that were being undertaken by the county government of Meru that were making the governor very popular on the ground, and therefore they had to be stopped. And that was the school feeding program for ECD learners, and also the one cow, one needy family program that was being carried out by the county government of Meru.
So is it your evidence that indeed members of the county assembly schemed to have the ECD school feeding program scrapped for the sole purpose of sabotaging the governor's governance within the county?
Yes, and indeed it happened in the assembly where the Committee on Agriculture tabled a report and declared that there was no policy for the school feeding program, and for the one cow, one needy family program, and it was halted, and also the school feeding program was halted by the same assembly.
Mr. Mawira, the members of the County Assembly of Meru are public officers,
yes,
paid by taxpayers.
Yes.
How does it make you feel that you are part of a scheme to frustrate the very mwananchi that has elected you to public office, to the extent of scrapping the school feeding of the poor children for political gain? How does it make you feel?
It is very
and what
unfortunate.
does it say about the County Assembly of Meru?
It is very unfortunate and regrettable that public servants can sit down and try to sabotage the same wananchi who have voted for them. And it also shows the level of desperation or the laws that the County Assembly of Meru can go so as to remove from office one Governor Kawira Mwangaza.
Thank you. Yesterday, there was a clip that was played here at the Senate, and there was one gentleman who was very vocal, and the mover of the motion said that that gentleman is not a leader within Meru County. Do you recall that?
Maybe the clip can be played so that I can.
Can we watch VKM 13? VKM 13. We may, Mr. Speaker, sir, we may need an interpreter on standby. Mr. Speaker, sir, with your indulgence, we may need a translator of the Meru language with your guidance.
Sergeant at Arms, kindly usher in the translator.
Thank you. Can we watch VKM 13?
As I said, I want to tell the County Assembly of Meru, we can't wait any longer. We rose in the second impeachment. Give us the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth impeachment. And within a month's time, we want to see the County Assembly of Meru. Give us that. Finally, as I said, that day when Kiraito Morongi, when Mheshimiwa Munya, when Kadhuri Morongi, when CS Rentori, when Motuma Ntoidhikia, when Ayubu Bundi, when Indani Kere, and the other members of the assembly will sit down and have a cup of tea, and they even said nothing. That day, the redemption of MERU will be nigh.
Now this time round,
We can pause there as we wait for the interpreter is here. Thank you. We can proceed with the clip.
Now this time round,
Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable members, my name is MATIANG'I. I'm from KBC, Mwago FM, as an interpreter. Kindly, can we play the clip now? We are begging you to support us.
now this time round,
And this time round, we don't want many stories.
we want to be very simple. To get your Senate, Kaduri.
We want it to be very simple. We'll come to Senate. Kathuri.
I know you are there, our senator. Tutaleta huyo mama huko. Na this time round, hata sisi mtatuona kama wamama. Akitoa kitambaa tunatoa. Okay, japoza hivyo kwa kuige lwake yao.
And amesema, and then we'll bring that mother there and we'll be ready. If she cries, we will also cry as the women from the county.
Sisi kama County Assembly ya Meru, we are determined kutetea Meru kwa vyovyote vile.
We, as the County Assembly of Meru, we are ready to help you for whatever cost.
Actually, some of us have even made a decision.
Actually, many of us have made a decision.
Let it the MERU part only. You know, we understand Kiswahili, we do understand English.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We can proceed with the clip uninterrupted when it is in Kiswahili and English.
We are ready so that the Meru can be out of the mess that it is. So ile kitu tunataka kuomba tu, naona tuko na wafoma waziri hapa, Mheshimiwa Munya, Mheshimiwa Kadhuri, Mheshimiwa Litura and the Deputy Governor. Batu watawangaratania.
Kindly, can we get back a little? Just that one.
Batu watawangaratania.
I can see we have honorables here, Honorable Munya and others. Kindly don't disrupt the process.
Na watatarataria.
And never take us around.
Batu ibangei.
Sorry, kindly, a little back.
Mr. Interpreter, kindly be attentive. We are losing time.
Ibangei. Ibabu toileti.
Maybe something like that can flow kindly, just a little something. Just prepare yourself. It's you who will help us. Don't let us down. And because we're men, we can sit down and talk like elders. So we heard whatever you were saying with our ears.
Niwaambie rais amesikia shinda zile tuliko nazo Meru.
Thank you. Honorable Witness, and I would request the translator to remain by, with your permission, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Witness, kindly explain to us, if you are aware, the venue of this meeting, who are in attendance, and what was being said. And most importantly, the gentleman who spoke first, who is he?
Yes, it was in Abario, in parts of the Gembe region, where all members of the, members of the County Assembly, the majority who support the impeachment process were there. and also other leaders were there, the former governor, Honorable Peter Munya. We had the CS then for agriculture. Our beloved senator was there also. And the first gentleman who spoke is called Mwendia Muguna alias Alaji, who is the Secretary General for the BAS party at the county level for the county of Meru.
The mover of the motion was here yesterday, and she said that that gentleman is not a leader of any political party in Meru. What would your evidence be?
He is the Secretary General for the BAS party in Meru County, and previously he also served in the government of Governor Kirito as the Director of Events, and previously in 2013 he was a nominated councillor, a nominated MCA by the BAS party in the County Assembly of Meru.
Thank you. So briefly, what transpired in that meeting? What were the resolutions? What were the pleas by the various speakers?
The plea from various speakers that we have seen from that video is for the continuation of the removal of the governor of Meru from office through impeachment.
And did you get a response to the pleas?
From who?
Did you get any response from the attendees of the plea that you had made? That rather the people speaking had made?
Yeah, the members of the county assembly at the crown that was there applauded for those pleas.
There is a certain lady in that clip who
Yes.
says, who we've just heard say, we will go to the Senate and take that woman, and this time round, we will take a woman who will also cry. Who is that person uttering those words?
That is a member of the county assembly of Meru nominated by the BAS party, and she was stating that indicating that because maybe the governor is a woman, and maybe the Senate saves the governor because of her gender, then the next impeachment process will be initiated by a woman, so that when they come to the Senate, if the governor sheds tears, they also shed tears to maybe for the Senate to sympathize with them.
Is it then a surprise that this impeachment motion was brought by a woman? And have the translator tell us what he has just said. We can play it again for
the Secretary General of MCAs.
we can pause.
The Secretary General for the party of BAS.
So that gentleman introduces himself in the capacity that he holds. Is that so, Mr. Witness?
That is true.
Thank you. Let us proceed.
Nataka kusema hivi, na hii ni amri. Hii ni amri. Every MCA ambaye anasimama ama ameteuliwa na chama cha BAS, minority leader na uongozi wa assembly, kama kunaye amehasi akaondoka njia yenu, mwambieni kimo chake kimotoni. Huyo apende asipende ataenda. Lazima kila mmoja atii amri, na leo ni amri tunatoa. Hakuna wa kusimama kando, hata hiyo kiti ulichonacho tutachukua. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuambia viongozi, wakishindwa na Kawera, watuachie sisi wananchi, tuende tumtoe hiyo nyumba yake. Ukaona libaya latendeka, zuia kwa nguvu ya mwili. Ukashindwa kuzuia kwa nguvu ya mwili, zuia kwa mdomo yako. Ukashindwa kuzuia kwa mdomo, chukia kwa roho yako, na hiyo ndio udhaifu wa imani, kuchukia kwa roho. Finally, mkogwerwa mono mao tiogotie kure abathirikari.
We can pause and have the...
Finally, I'm very excited now that Maua is not paying the cess or the tax. No one is going to pay anymore. Even those metals should be sold like scrap metals. Those metals over there should be sold like scrap metals. We are going to advertise. We're going to say that there is nowhere that tax will be collected anymore. We'll never give out our money to be used in corruption in Senate.
Asanteni sana. The Secretary.
Thank you. Mr. Witness, you have confirmed that this gentleman is the Secretary General of Bas Party at the county level.
In fact, he stated the same himself in that clip.
And where was this event? What was taking place and who were in attendance, if you are aware?
It was held at Kinoru Stadium in Meru during requirements for the late sniper. Members of the county assembly were present. Other leaders from also the National Assembly were present, and members of the public.
What is your intervention? Certainly, it cannot be a point of order.
Mr. Speaker, there was an inconsistency between the interpretation, the verbal, and the whatever we saw written on the screen, particularly within that clip that relates to bribe of the Senate. The interpreter did not mention bribe, but the transcript on the screen mentioned bribe. Could that be made clear, Mr. Speaker?
Can you play that clip again? And Mr. Interpreter.
Yes, sir.
You know the MERU language very well, yeah?
Yes, Mr. Speaker,
Okay,
sir.
give us the true translation.
All right, thank you.
General
You can play to the very end. The very end, I think the last few seconds.
I'm very excited now that Maua is not paying cess or tax to the government. And they are not going to pay anymore. Even those metals should be sold like scrap metals. Those metals over there should be sold like scrap metals. And we are going to announce that there is nowhere that tax will be collected. To give out our money to go and bribe a Senate.
Thank you. We can pause there. I think for the sake of Honorable Kajwang, that is now clear. Mr. Witness,
Is it now clear, Senator for Homa Bay? You got it clearly?
In the first instance, the translator used the word to corrupt the Senate. In the second instance, he's used the word to bribe the Senate. Perhaps I leave it to the senators to confirm whether those are synonyms.
You know, English and MERU sometimes can vary drastically.
Indeed, I can confirm that, my lord.
Proceed.
So the gentleman is talking about selling some metals as scrap. What metals is he referring to?
It is the cess stand, which is used to collect revenue for the Meru County government.
So he's inciting members of the public, number one, not to pay revenue, and number two, to even destroy public property.
That is true.
That's true. And why is he telling them to do that?
He is alluding to the fact that the revenue collected by the county government of Meru is used to bribe the Senate during impeachment processes.
Thank you. Can we now watch VKM 18? From the beginning.
Mwere jasnaipa jole yale, tutatembea na hii familia kwa vyovyote vile. Mungu akitujalia.
The body of Sniper is over there.
Viongozi tukishikana na hawa, hakuna kitu tutashindwa, tutasaidia hii familia. So familia Sniper personally, mimi mwenyewe nitafanya maneno mimi mwenyewe, na pia wabunge tutasaidiana tuone hii familia imekaa vizuri.
Na inaonekana mauaji yalifanyika na gavana wa Meru. Tunaomba gavana wa Meru leo na bwana wake wakamata leo. Mnakubaliana na mimi? Wasipomkamata leo, sisi wa Meru tutawasha moto Meru.
Si basi tutoe sandaka tuweke hapo kwa Sniper. 247. Then account number 07 ndero akiro ina cash.
For the one who has cash.
Na cash ya
those who got that cash should bring here.
Bishop waja, Bishop Rungama.
To the bishop here. Bishop, can you stand?
Choaga mtoka yukia cash aroaje pas vote of thanks.
Get a place you can receive that cash.
We
go dropping that cash over there.
We can stop there for now. Mr. Witness, where was this event and who are the people that we have just watched in that video so far?
That was also another requirement held at Kinoru Stadium, requirement for the late Sniper. And the speakers who have already been shown in that clip, we have Honorable Rendekiri, member of Parliament for Bori. We have also seen another public member from Egembe. We have also seen the Speaker of the County Assembly of Meru.
What role was the Speaker playing in this event?
He is passing the mic to Wana Alhaji or Monde Moguna. Therefore, I deem he was the MC of that event.
We have seen about Sadaka for a pay bill and some other forms. Kindly explain what you were able to understand.
It was money being raised for the late Sniper's family, and the Speaker is stating that money can be raised to the pay bill number provided, and he also states that whoever has cash can hand it over to the bishop for the same purpose. Was
cash raised during the event, to the best of your understanding, not through the pay bill? Was cash raised? Because we see him giving a bishop that task of collecting cash. Was there any cash?
Of course, because it was in a public meeting, there ought to have been cash that was raised in that meeting.
Thank you. We have also had utterances by one person directed to the governor. Who is that individual?
I didn't capture that.
There is an individual talking about the murder of Sniper and saying that they are going to lit fire within Meru.
Oh yes, he's a political activist in Meru County.
Thank you. Let us proceed and watch the remaining part of the video.
Ndero akiroi na cash. Na